Okay, today I'm going to pull out the steering column. I have a good used steering column coming in shipment. So this one is coming out. Yeah, some of these wires in the column have been fixed, so I have to make sure on this plug from the new column, and you can see these wires have been bypassed here, so that is something I want to pay attention to, so when the new column comes we get these wires back in the right place. And also all these wires here that come from this ignition plug right here to this ignition switch, these were originally cut, so I'll have to pay attention to all these wires too, rewire them back in. Okay, you're going to punch this pin out here, and then also I've lubed up these bolts, so take this off here so we get rid of this rod out of the way. Knocking this pin out. And we'll get these bolts off too. So we can get rid of the steering rod out of the way so the column can come out easier. Okay, separated the plug for the cruise control. I'm going to have to cut that one wire there because it's been repaired, but we should be able to join that back together. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, just like that, the steering column is out, and this might be a good time to tidy up the dash here a little bit as well. Do some of this wiring. Here's the steering column right here. So when the new one comes, we'll match it up and put it all together. Make sure this piece is good, the steering shaft. So, going as planned right now. So, I think I'm going to continue on here and pull this dash front piece off. This all needs a good tidy up. I'm trying to address this little crack there and take these screws out, clean the gauge faces. And I'm in the process too of finding another speedometer because this one floats around when it was driving. yeah, let's see what happens. Yep, this will have to go, and with my new aftermarket wiring we'll attach it to these wires here and plug it into the column when it arrives. Yeah, this wire over here, which someone had it just connected, pushed in one of the fuses, I'm going to hardwire that one properly, because that comes from these wires here which go to the tachometer. So I'm going to bring that red wire across and tie it in with the ignition. So as soon as you turn the ignition key on, it will power up the tachometer. And that should be really cool and have this thing working properly. Okay, I decided to just pull the gauges as well, make it easier. And get this dash top off. There's still another bolt there to get off. I got that one off. That way, really get in here and tidy up the wiring, and polish up these gauges, and what else we need to do in here. Okay, there it is. The gauge top is off. Looks like they've got glue holding it together. I'm sure I can do a better job once it's all going back together. I think we can do a much better job than that. Alright, there's all the top or the outside dash pieces. That's amazing. The more you dig, the more stuff you find. Yeah, a lot of cracks in this vacuum line here, which works this vacuum gauge. So I'm sure that might be one of my vacuum leaks I had earlier. So this will be replaced. Looks like cleaning the faces is working. I've still got to work some more on this oil gauge, but and I started on the speedometer, but see all the overspray around. Someone really did a bad job trying to restore these, so I think whatever I do is going to make it a lot better, don't you think? Well, I think it will look better overall once I polish all these up. Anyway, getting dark. I think that might be it for today. To get the job done right, you're going to spend some time. Working on scuffing up. I'm going to reshoot this gauge fascia, make it look better. I think I'm going to do it in gloss black, and then I may get a red paint pen and do some lines around. I'm not sure yet. Just making sure it fits into this piece okay. Anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. Fix this area right there. I think it'll look pretty good. So the steering column's apart now. I pulled it out of the truck. The new one should be here any day now. and then I can begin to do the reverse process. I might have to paint the new used column that's coming, make sure all the wires and everything are exactly what I need, and put it back together. And I'm kind of glad I'm doing this because also I'm pulling the gauges apart, or the fascia of the dashboard, and cleaning all that up as well. So, and plus it's going to be nice to have the ignition key back in the original position. So anyway, I'm looking forward to doing it, and just waiting for parts. And hey, I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks. Bye.